Hello, everyone. Am I live yet? I think I am. I think I am. It's saying I'm live and I believe I'm live. All right. Hello, everyone. I am excited to do this Mother's Day Unfiltered segment and just sort of give my share about Mother's Day and my experiences as a mother and as a professional and how it all kind of weaves together. And I was thinking that I love stories. I love when people tell stories. And I was trying to think, what's my favorite, like, or some of my most fun stories with my daughters? I'm a girl's mom, so I have three beautiful girls, Lauren, Leah, and Layla. And I can remember once sitting around talking to my friends, and the question came up, if someone were to say, what do you know about LaVada? Or what do you know about anybody in the room? What would they say? And so we all kind of went around. And I can remember one of my friends saying, they're going to say about you, LaVada, that you love your daughters. And so that was one of the greatest compliments that I could have received. And I can just remember all these fun times that I've had throughout my life as a mom. I love being a mother. I remember this funny little story where my oldest daughter, Lauren, she had some M and M's in the bag. We were riding in the car, and she handed me the bag of M and M's because I said I wanted some M and M's, and I ate a couple of the M and M's, and then I gave her the bag back, and then there was like one M and M left, and she said, "Mommy, you ate all my M and M's." Now I only had two M and M's. Okay, she's in the car seat, literally in the back. She's like two; she could barely talk, maybe two and a half. Mommy, you ate all my M and M's. You ate all my M and M's. So I'm riding the car. I did not eat all your M and M's. We were going back and forth in the car, and I had to stop myself and say, I'm actually arguing with my 2 year old, right? So early on, these funny little stories that you remember, and you remember these moments when they were developing these personalities, this uniqueness about them, and it's so fun to watch them grow up. It's so fun to watch them become you, which is hilarious as well because they say things back to you that they got from you or your grandma or their grandmom, and it's just realizing that you're cultivating these beautiful young women, and they grow up, and then you have to just kind of like trust that you've done your best and surrender to God and allow them to have life, right? And you get to this point in life where you realize there's so much freedom, right? Because you can just go and trust that they're doing well, right? So what is a mother to me? A mother is um, someone who cares for you and nurtures you and spends time with you. And I have so many women in my life that mothered me. I lost my mom, my bonus mom, a year ago, as most of you know, and I miss her dearly. But I just love the fact that she left me with legacy and life and the little things, right? Knowing how to carry yourself as a lady, knowing how to keep your home clean, knowing how to throw a party with all the beautiful details there are things that live in me through her or live through me, um, that are part of her. So um, who mothered me? That's my cousin Karen still mothers me. Um, Women around me, all of my extended aunts are still mothering me, and I try to do that for others. I try to do that for others. Um, so how I approach motherhood throughout life. I was always the kind of mom that believed in independence. I wanted my girls to learn to be independent early on, and so I was okay with them taking chances. I was okay with them scraping a knee. Um, I was okay with them climbing on a chair. They just need to experience life on their own, because I never want to hinder them from reaching their purpose. So I believe that my job as a mom is to help them to fly and to help them to see their talents and to be there to support them. And so, any of you that know me know that all of my daughters are creatives, and I just want them to live out their life to their fullest potential and have fun. Um, and how motherhood affects my business is one of the other bullet points I have here, in my life. I think that for those of us who are new to motherhood, who are, either have just had a baby or somehow you've come into motherhood um, through adoption, or maybe you're auntie, or you're just mothering someone you care about. It helps you to begin to set a new standard for your life. Like, it's everything that you're doing in your professional life and your personal life. Somebody is going to say, that's so and so's mom. That's so and so's mom doing that. So it helps me to set a gauge or a standard for my career. I want my children to be proud of me, right? I want to leave a legacy. I want my great granddaughters and my great grandsons, to know that they can be proud of me. I always kid around that I want to be in a picture on a mantle, and I'm still deciding how they spend their money, right? So I want to become so privileged or so wealthy. I kid around that I want to be still making their decisions for generations to come, right? So that means that my investments have to be intact. My career has to be grow. I have to be growing and expanding, both professionally, from a monetary perspective, and just a legacy overall. In addition, spirituality, which is most important. I want to leave a legacy of trust and spirituality and God, and know that if they surrender all to the Lord, then they will have a successful life, which is very important. Um, Advice for new moms. Advice for new moms. We teach people how to treat us, right? So if you have a partner, be it a husband or a wife, you want to make sure that you are creating a balance in that relationship so that the parenting is shared, right? Um, don't take on so much that it just looks like you have it all under control and you're doing all the parenting, and the parenting is not shared. So what does that mean practically? That means that if bottles have to be made or washed, or baby clothes have to be washed, and decisions have to be made about school, that it's shared. Even if you know you can do it all, don't. Make sure that you are taking time for yourself, creating a shared, parenting, because it's easy for us as mothers, in my observation. I'm not saying always, but it's easy for us as mothers to take on too much. And so the way you start out is the way it's going to continue. So if you're new to motherhood, reflect, let some things go, and let your partner handle just as much as you do. Um, they have to learn that baby can get a couple of scrapes. He or she will be okay. Um, and then I just want to share that, I mentioned this a little earlier, that this is a time in my life when all of my daughters are grown. And so sometimes it feels weird. Like, I can just go and hang out with the friends and travel, and I don't have to, make sure anybody has a babysitter. Sometimes I still have those moments, believe it or not, where I'm like, okay, I don't have to look out for, you know um, anybody else basically but me, except to be a guide, to give advice to my daughters. So take the time and just enjoy it, embrace it, walk into it, and um, you know if you're a mom like me, and your children are grown, bask in the fact that you've done well. Trust that you've prepared them for the things of life. Allow them to experience the things of life. Take it off your shoulders, right? You survive, they will survive, right? Say your prayers, go to sleep, and go on those trips and those cruises. Enjoy your boo and do the things that you want to do, and take the time to enjoy the woman and the human being that you are. And if you haven't already, go back to school. If you want to go back to school and live out your purpose, or do something that you were looking forward to do, this is your time. If you are a mom in this season that I'm in. And so happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day every day, right? Enjoy life. And I wish you long life and many blessings. And I think that's all I had.